We'll be feeling every bit like summer for today. One thing we won't have to worry about, though, is a repeat of this. Today is the 25-year anniversary of the Gerald F5 tornado. There has not been an F5 or an EF5 tornado since then, and let's hope we don't have any of that anytime soon. What I can tell you is we are going to be tiptoeing close to records. Tomorrow the record is 100. I'm forecasting 99. It's also No Zone Action Day. I think we could tie the record on Sunday, dating back to 1927. That's 99. Not quite as hot on Monday for Memorial Day because of extra clouds in the morning. It's a code orange day, another Ozone Action Day, our third consecutive. So if you have any issues with air quality, well, air pollution is probably going to creep up in the afternoon, and that would be your best time to stay indoors. Right now, 86 after a high of 98. That was 2 degrees shy of a record. Everyone in the 70s to 80s, and overnight tonight, we will only fall to around 70 degrees or so by tomorrow afternoon. Full sunshine to
Oh, you have no idea. This has been quite the interesting evening. I don't know where the time has gone. I know it's almost 1 a.m. I haven't even left the building yet, and there's no severe weather. What is going on? How's everybody doing? I know it's late. You know how sometimes you just kind of like fall down a rabbit hole, and then before you know it, you're like, oh, hey, what happened in the last 2 hours? So that is my excuse. What is going on? Patricia Hansen, how are you doing tonight? Okay, so honestly, aside from the fact that it's hot, which you already knew, and there's another Ozone Action Day, which makes our third straight, so you probably knew, the big attraction is that there's a new tropical system in the Pacific. In case you're wondering, Eastern Pacific hurricane season started May 15th. The Atlantic hurricane season begins on June 1st. So here's the most exciting thing I can offer you is that there's a tropical depression that has formed. Jerry, hello. Oh, I'm so thankful that you like doing this, especially at 12:55 in the morning. Again, I don't know why I'm still here at work. I don't know why it's so late. It's ridiculous. I texted my husband just a bit ago and I was like, still here. He's probably like, what is your deal? Charles, hi, how are you? I know you're a night owl, so I fully expect you're going to be awake at this time of night. All right, so the biggest thing I wanted to share with you is, yes, we now officially have Tropical Depression number 1. I'll zoom in a little bit more closely. It's down south of Mexico, and it is expected to become a tropical storm. It will be named Agatha. This is probably going to happen I would say, in the next several hours that we will see that transition. And then it is anticipated to strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane as it approaches Mexico. So once it reaches Mexico, then over land, just because there's a lot of terrain and that kind of thing, it is expected to weaken back down into a tropical depression. But wait, there's more. The system might emerge out in the Gulf of Mexico. Who knows where it would go from there? So let me go ahead and plot for you the spaghetti computer models, because that's always a fun thing to talk about, is just to get an idea of like where this thing could go. So let's go ahead and I think this will do it. If it doesn't, I will have to go to a different file. Come on now. Nope, I think you would have to go to a different file. But trust me, there are lots of potential solutions. I'll show you that in just a moment, but let me just scroll down to that section and then we can get that out of the way so you can see where this system might possibly go. And honestly, that's the most exciting thing of the forecast. All right, so wait for it. Dun, 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 dun. These are called spaghetti models because they look like little noodles, right? And here, it's a big old mess. Here is the Tropics Tracker showing the potential tracks of what will become Agatha. It is very interesting to note that a number of these do indeed cross over Mexico and then emerge back into the Gulf of Mexico, maybe near Veracruz, maybe near Tuxtla, if that's how you say it. And then if you follow along, a couple of these computer models do seem like they want to emerge into the Bay of Campeche and then make their way who knows where. Will they come up to Texas? I don't know. There's one that's at least showing some signs of maybe wanting to do that. I will tell you that computer models are pretty inconsistent on how this will all evolve. But I do want to go, I'm going to show you on my other computer a couple of different like fun little things. I say fun. I would say interesting things would be the more appropriate way to describe it. So we'll take a look at a few different things right now. Let me go to that computer. Oh, just kidding. I can't go to that computer. I forgot to log into it. Trust me, there is potential that this thing could go out into the Gulf of Mexico, but it is not a sure bet that it would bring us anything or do anything for us. So at least for now, just hang in there and continue to watch and wait. In fact, just to kind of confirm for you the fact that this is probably not going to be an impact or effect here in Texas is to share with you the all-important next 7-day rainfall comparison. And I suspect that it probably hasn't changed too much from when it was at 10 o'clock. It's been a couple hours, so the latest computer models have run and come in, and yeah. On the left-hand side, you have the the left-hand side, you have the American computer model, the GFS, and it's pretty much giving us no rain for the next 7 days. On the right-hand side, you have the European computer model. It's actually giving us 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. Much of that depends on maybe a weak front that might try to come in like either Thursday or Friday, but there's no sure bet that it will. Floor, hello to you. Say what you just Oh, your girlfriend lives in Playa, says Jerry. Floor says, what did you just log into? I know, it's like a whole different game. We've been talking heat and humidity, and suddenly there's like a tropical thing going on. Thank you for checking in, though. Anissa says, love the lies. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, nice. Weather nerd out of Wichita Falls. Well, I would say if you know Wichita Falls, I have a girlfriend who also lives here who grew up in, I think she either grew up in or at some point lived in Wichita Falls. She's like, Chicago, I know severe weather. I know tornadoes. She's like, I lived in Wichita Falls. Say no more. So I hear you. Hanson says, still at work. Yeah, the boys are probably asleep. Yeah, what's my deal? Kevin, hope you're doing well. Yeah, the boys are definitely asleep. I'm going to guess my kids are probably asleep. And my husband, he was awake just before 1 o'clock, but he probably won't be for much more. Oh, speaking of 1 o'clock, we just reached 1 o'clock, which means my 7-day forecast is probably going to be wickety whack. But there is an ozone action day. That's an important element for you to know about. And let's take a look at high temperatures. Oh, I think this is going to be off by day because it's after 1 a.m. and that's when the computer models go to the next day. So yeah, high temperatures for Sunday. I'm forecasting 99, which would tie the record high. I actually think the one graphic that is not dependent on days because I had it set specifically to start on Saturday is, let me see if I can find it. Wow, my mouse is going crazy right now. Let's see. Why are you going so fast, Mr. Mouse? I believe I have this starting on Saturday. If that's the case, then this should have the correct numbers. Let's give it a go. And then at least you get an accurate 3-day forecast. No, just kidding. Ignore that one. There's a different one in my forecast that has the day starting at Saturday, and it would actually be the correct. Here it is. All right. See, this is the trouble I get into whenever I try and do a chat, after the 1 a.m. time frame. Okay, so this is what we're gonna have to deal with, is just going with this. Initially I was thinking Saturday had the potential of reaching 100, and then I went, no, I think I'm gonna go 99 degrees. So Saturday 99, the record is 100, so I think we'll be just below the record. Sunday though, the record is 99, and I'm forecasting a record tying 99, the record dating back to 1927. And then Monday, Memorial Day, 97 degrees, the record is 101. Let's see. Danny, no sidekicks. Nope, not at all. Hansa says later than the midnight. Yeah, why am I still at work? That's what I'm wondering too. I just got stuck working on something, and then before I knew it, it was super late. Speaking of super late, I'm going to get out of here because otherwise it's going to be way too late for me to, settle in for the night. But at the very least, just know, quiet weather for us, hot weather for us, ozone action day for us. But the intriguing thing will be seeing what the tropics do, and if any of that affects us, which at this point does not look likely. But it'll be interesting just to see what happens to that system either way. Okay, with that, thanks you guys for checking in. Sometimes I can be a bit of a train wreck, especially after 1 a.m. when all the maps that I have so painstakingly put together for my shows at 1 a.m. they all go to the next day, and so anything that I've manually adjusted, like records and things like that, will be off by a day, and it just makes it a lot more difficult to explain. Hanson, you're very welcome for the update. You guys stay safe, stay cool, enjoy the weekend, kick back, relax if you can. And thanks as always for checking in. Let's do this next time, like, I don't know, from the comfort of my house at a decent hour. What do you say? Sound like a plan? Great. I'm in too. All right, take care, you guys. See you later. And you can always get the latest forecast update, as you know, at cbsawesome.com. It's 78 degrees right now, and there is an ozone action day. Hey, look at this. Now you can see my forecast. If you just go to the 7-day forecast at cbsawesome.com, there you go. Friday, 98 degrees. That was our high. Saturday, 99. That'll be 1 degree shy of a record. Sunday, 99 will tie a record high with clouds giving way to sunshine. Monday, partly cloudy for your Memorial Day, 97 degrees the high, but the warmth in the morning is going to be pretty ridiculous. How about 77 for a wake-up temperature? Then on Tuesday, 96, Wednesday, 96, maybe a stray shower, about a 20% chance. Although that's not showing up here. Oh, those are weird icons. I thought I'd change them over to being partly cloudy. Maybe I got to go back in and edit those again. And then Thursday, right around 97 with a 20% chance of some rain. Now you're officially caught up. All right, see you later, guys.